Hi there, signs of Gemini. This is Kim, here to do a reading, to channel your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, have your spirit team, talk with my spirit team, and we'll get some answers here using the Muse Tarot. And thank you for showing up. If you're here with your, donating your energy, then you will have a message. That's for sure. When you're looking for it and looking for the good, you'll find it. Ooh, and this is the first reading that I have done from this deck since I just got it. I know it's been out for a while, but it's beautiful. The Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. It's a 78 card deck and guidebook. Ooh. All right, so I guess we're gonna do it like that. Okay, the Muse of Materials. What a pretty card. So that's awesome because that's like that Page of Pentacles energy for those of you that know it more as Page of Pentacles. This is really a seed that when it's planted, I think it was like this. I think that's how it came out. There's no real up and down, obviously, to this. There's some mirroring. There's something that if you plant, it's going to be really successful. And the signs are all around you. They increase when you start noticing them, the good signs. So, yeah, loyalty, dependability, like a really responsible, good investment here. Or the idea to, I don't know, something really good with your money. Well, okay. I have 3 of Materials in the reverse. 7 of Voices in the reverse. Good. Strength in the reverse for the past energy. Ace of Inspiration, the reverse. The 10 of Voices. Page of Emotions. Queen of Emotions in the reverse. Ooh. Cards are just wanting to fall out all over the place. The Tower, 16. It's what we're thinking about, and then it's what we're thinking about, and it's what we're bringing about if we're thinking about it. And you don't have to think about it in a negative way either. Okay. So I think that's supposed to go like that. I think this is supposed to go like this. And I think this is going to go like that. So that's kind of nice. There's a pleasant surprise. A pleasant surprise for your outcome. So there's something really good here. Let me tell you. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles is your issue or the topic. It's about what you have available to you to use and seeing the good in it so that you can pull that out. The more the good is magnified, it just makes it's the ripple effect, and it makes it affects somebody else's good state. The 3 of Materials in the reverse as a challenge is you don't have to go at this alone. You can get assistance when you need it. You can get more information when you need it. If you have to reach out and get it and get assistance, then that might be what that's about. The 7 of Voices in the reverse I like, because I do feel like it's clever, it's smart, but it's smart enough not to deceive itself. This energy is smart enough not to deceive yourself anymore. speaking your truth. Yeah. Strength in reverse is the past, and I think that has to do with you playing it small and not really living up to your full potential and your full power here. This is kind of interesting. Ace of Inspiration in the reverse. Feels like maybe there's a tie that you have to the past, like past, maybe even past life or your ancestors. I don't know. There's something that's coming back. It's a passion that's coming back. And it's stemming from a not so hopeful situation where someone really was not loving themselves enough and not caring really about, you know, what we ate, what we, how we processed emotions, using love to manipulate. I mean, it can mean a bunch of things. I think it means here in this reading, take care of yourself, because there's something that you're going to walk away from. This isn't scary though. This tower isn't scary. It is, this is what's to be expected, is that you, whenever this happens and you do walk away then from something, you start taking care of yourself and you turn around a situation that was not hopeful. You turn that completely around and you start living your truth, which is showing yourself the most self-love there is. The Three of Inspiration here is in the reverse, like I said. So there's a surprise. There may be a surprise parting of ways just because the Two of Emotions is in the reverse. That might be a surprise disconnect from something that it might have to do with change and transformation with the Tower and the Death. Heavy Scorpio energy. So yeah, heavy water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the Death card here is change, transformation. Yeah, change, transformation. All right, I don't really think we need to do, I don't think we need to clarify, because it's, I think it was kind of all right the way I read it. I think it was all right. Okay. So I'm going to pull these two, these In the Shadows Oracle cards. I'm going to pull these and then do some fairy dust, and then I'll wrap up your reading. So anything else that I can see in here? I think Ten of Voices is like, how much is enough? How many times are you going to be nagged or bothered or irritated until you do something about that? Tower here brings in magnificent ideas and change, and it feels like this is energy coming from the heavens to assist you here, to help you through this big change and transformation. You were once the caterpillar crawling around in some dark lands, and now you are going to, after going through all that change and transformation, which sometimes I guess would feel painful, you'll become the butterfly. Yeah. I'm happy that it's over, because there's a new Page of Pentacles, new beginning, and a new adventure for you. Not because you're upset with necessarily anything, but how often did you feel like something was not your vibration without moving on? I pretend that you don't mean much. Probably a totally different situation. Somebody from the past. But like I say, it could be past life. You know what I mean? It could be past life, so you could be feeling that too. Memory, that memory is felt more than ever. Some people, I'm sure, get flashes and receive information different than I do, but I feel like most of us get it through our feelings. Our past life emotions. I want to tell you so much. I want to tell you so much. This is like meeting somebody that you just want to let them know everything about you because you want to know their opinion on it, or you know what I mean? So there's something about that. Somebody feels like they can talk to you, tell you things. Says, I never used to look at you in that way. I never used to look at you in that way. Maybe somebody's completely changed and transformed, and therefore it's sparking you to end something with that past thing. This is not everybody. Don't apply that if it doesn't fit, but it is a separate story here. And that's the person of like that you never used to look at a certain way. It says, I fear that you will reject me, but you know what? It's in the reverse, guys. So I don't think so. I don't think there's any fear here at all. There's no fear. There is a surprise transformation, and there's a change, and there's a walking away from, that's not, whatever's not your vibration. That's all right. Channeled energy, the cone of power. Sometimes I hear your voice, perhaps somebody from the past with the Leo card, Strength card. Sometimes I hear your voice. Or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I know more than you think. I know more than you think. I love myself enough to walk away. I don't know you really, which might be why you want to tell somebody so much. Right? You didn't imagine it, but there might be something that you imagined first since it's in the reverse. You may have imagined something. That's what I'm thinking the message is. And it says, I fantasize about you. I fantasize about you. You're so easy to see through. Well, this could be about being transparent and about with yourself. So sometimes in our not so hopeful situations, we're wearing what we're going through inside, and so but that's where judgment can cause some issues or problems. You're so easy to see through. Now, I think this is actually talking about the clairs, telepathy, empathy, compassion. We are more alike than I like to admit. We are more alike than I like to admit. You can't come with me. I don't really know you. You can't come with me. So maybe I don't really know you is like why you want to tell somebody so much. Okay? I wondered how far this would go. So we entered into something with doubts and insecurity. When we enter something with doubts and insecurity, then that obviously is not living up to your truth. So, thus, those things come about. I wondered how far this would go. All right. Some fairy dust. Sprinkle some fairy dust on these. Bringing light to the shadow. Bringing light to the shadow. Getting your fairy wings. You're getting your wings. In the forest, small lights glow. Those fairies are flying low. Lead the way. Take the reins today. Others will follow if you lead the way. Family. Wherever you go, whatever you do, family is here for you. Trust. Breathe in, breathe out, and let go of doubt. Whoa. Protect your energy here, for sure. with the aura cleanse, sometimes a good way to clean even your energetic body is to just take a shower, something that metaphorically could symbolize you cleansing yourself. That can be your own little ritual that you have to help you cleanse your aura every day, each and every day. Your aura is really about how you feel about yourself. Okay. Gratitude. Everything will be all right. Fairies dance in your delight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Love and harmony. So we will leave it at that then. Thanks so much, Gemini, for joining me. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.